Also, did you just call the Baron fat? That's mean, man. Full just only for 40 cards, yeah. I guess there's limits to the amount of flavor you should try to build into your deck.
It is how I punish those who irritate me.
Harald? Skeleton in the hand. No, he's got a nice luscious big belly. I think it's just the armor, man. I don't think he's that fat.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these.
He's crewman, right? Yeah, he is, okay. Ugh. Wrong of it, right? I don't know, we could use the lubricant early as well. We could give him the first round, that's pretty dumb. I don't know, I feel like it has to be baby then. The other day, Pumpkin used your Kambi deck against Burza. He won, of course. That's pretty cool. I didn't see that. Did he mention me? Do I actually have to kick Baron here because I don't have Sarah? Now I do have Sarah. God damn it. I guess I can use the Sarah on this then.
Do you want to tickle me?
Sweet. Yeah, that deck is still pretty popular. Like, it's still going up in views and comments on Gwent DP and stuff. It's almost up to 15,000 now. It's pretty insane. I mean, it still works, right? It's like a Kambi deck's a Kambi deck, but it stays a Kambi deck. It can still work. And even though people might recognize it now, when you open with the Witchers, you can decide to not open with Witchers. Like, I've been experimenting with changing up the line of play, the order of play. And you can actually play it for a decent amount of time until you have to commit Witchers. And, like, show that the deck that you have. I mean, chances are pretty good here he has clears, right? Also, Redivit helps with killing. Redivit's definitely a better leader for this. Should I roast deck?
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Does my baby feel proud? I do feel proud, man. It feels good. It feels good that people play it, that people like it. I made a post about it on Reddit, and this one guy called it a masterpiece. That felt pretty nice too.
Mayhap you'll gawk at Zaracania's marvels too one day.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
I don't know, maybe I have Herbalist and Lacerate though. Maybe I don't stack.
As you wish, milady.
I shan't let you down.
Okay, so now we just start killing stuff, right? We set up the Ron with Radovit, play the Ballistas, play Phillippa. If he clears, we play Drought. Maybe we commit Skellige on ranged if he plays more veterans. suppose we open with Ronvit. Do we want to play it all ranged? I suppose so.
For me, Bilberry's honour!
I've climbed from level 13 to 18 over the past 3 days using Greatswords deck and Fringilla. How about that? Pretty impressive. Ooh, card advantage, that's bad. I've not run Greatswords this patch. I think it's at least 1, maybe 2 patches ago that I did that for the last time. And I've never really played Nilfgaard. No experience whatsoever with Fringilla, except for when it's played against me. It's pretty fun. If I commit this, he clears, right?
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
I forgot that these were agile now. I thought they would all have to be played here. What do I use to kill first? So many instruments of death in my hand.
To arms, all of yous!
Really, Harald? On Sarah? That's just mean, man. Also, I can just lock him, right? Lowest enemy on the opposite row? There's only one left. I mean... Is this just my Phillip? I'm not gonna 2-0 this guy? What the hell? Igni, right? He covers though.
I'll never be imprisoned again.
What does he do with this? Does he have movement or something? What is this guy up to? I mean, that implies he's about to play carryover, so I sit on Radovid. Oh, it's a Kambi deck, right? Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, there's no point in locking it. He always runs something to unlock. Donar, just shackles from hand. That makes me sad. I have to try though, right? Like, that's why he played it on the empty row. He uses Harald as a Kambi trigger. That's actually pretty cool.
Checkmate.
and the Wolfsbane, and he timed it correctly as well. That's interesting, man. I like that.
Bravo. Well done.
Could that work? Also, I should have played these next to each other. That was dumb, but I was roping. That's interesting, guy. That's Harald Kambi. I mean, you would require the empty road though. You should play weather with that. Maybe we can improve that. You use Harald as a Kambi trigger?
Modern Freyr is patient, but she
That
brooks
kind of
no
has to be a
insult.
bad idea, right?
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
See you in 50 points. Interesting though, GG. That was a fun game. Like, I only realized it was Kambi as he played Kambi, like 2 seconds ahead. Should have seen it coming though. Also, you should have a way to unlock that Kambi. Like, as an experienced Kambi player myself, I know the Radovid matchup is pretty shit. But you have to work around that, either by playing it into Frost or Weather, or by having unlocks. I'll keep that in mind.